All right, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and click that subscribe button and then hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on SouFLoTV. All right, so we just did a story yesterday, early in the morning on Morning Thoughts, where we talked about an older man who was 60 years old dating a 23-year-old female, and we sent out a message to the old boys. We also sent out a message to the old girls that when younger people who are that much younger than you are messing with you in any way, it's nothing fruitful in it. It's a relationship of convenience. That means they like something that you have to give. Usually it's something on the financial end. Anyhow, this story right here is something like that, but even worse, because the headline says that this was a fatal affair. Now me I say fatal affair. How a St. Anne watchman killed his sister-in-law. Why would the word affair be in the same sentence as sister-in-law? Let's talk about it. So, the elderly man convicted this week for killing a teenage girl admitted to police investigators that they were secretly having a sexual relationship while he, the elderly man, was married to her sister. This is what court documents have revealed. So the girl here was sleeping with her sister's husband, and it cost her her life. You would think that it was the sister that found out and killed her. Nope, it gets even worse. Shout out to Jamaica Gleaner for this one. Winston Jarrett, 62 years old, told investigators that he was taking care of the victim, the 18-year-old victim, which is 18-year-old Jelana White, but said that he was not pleased when he found out that she kept on getting involved with other men and kept lying to him about it. So this man is married to her sister. Him a thief a thing pon the side, as nasty as it may sound, from his wife's younger sister. He is 62. She's 18. He's thieving a thing on the side from her sister. Already in the wrong, but he's getting mad because the sister is having relations with other men. So he wanted his wife for himself. That's why he married her. And then he wanted his wife's sister for himself. That's why he killed her. Jarrett, the 62-year-old, also detailed in a caution statement and a question and answer session with detectives how he confronted White, the 18-year-old, after trailing her in a taxi from St. Anne to Duncan's in Trelawney on the night of January 24th last year. The confessed killer disclosed that he took her to an area called Silver Sands, and he questioned her about her relationship before he felt a vibe just come over me, is what he said. That's when, according to the court documents, he admitted that he used a mini kitchen knife to stab her repeatedly before disposing of the weapon, and then he left. White's body was found along the roadway in Duncan's with multiple stab wounds and her throat slashed. I don't know if this is a new thing or they have discovered that this is the quickest way to kill somebody. Just go ahead and slash the throat. Well, your carotid artery is right there. It took them a while, but now it seems like every female that gets found is found. Even if she has multiple stab wounds, the throat is slashed. Post-mortem reports reveal that White received 20 stab wounds to the head, neck, and torso. Let me say that again. This is a crime of passion. Nobody now take no time to stab you up 20 times. 20 stab wounds to her head, her neck, and her torso. The cause of death, of course, was multiple sharp force injuries. This is how it was reported. The following day, while White's parents were trying to contact her, Jarrett told the teen's worried father that during a telephone conversation that it was impossible that the deceased was with one of her men. That it was possible. This is what he told her father. This 62-year-old told the girl's father while they were looking for the girl, because she had went missing for about a week, I believe. And she was, put out there on missing persons thing before she got discovered. Lo and behold, she was laying somewhere dead. And he knew it. So he was there helping the family look for her, even though he was the one that killed her. You know what I'm saying? Now, during the telephone conversation with the girl's father, he told him that, hey, she could have been with one of her man them. You know what I'm saying? Now, this man was so jealous of this sister-in-law / side chick that he actually trailed her in a vehicle. You seeing other men with me? She said, no, me not see nobody else with you, I just you alone. Him say, all right, come me have a vibes, feels like something a Gwan. He goes following her around in other vehicles and seeing her interacting with other men, telling him she's gonna be one place and she's somewhere else with a guy. See? Now, 3 days after White's death, Jarrett went to the Duncan's police station to confirm her identity to the police investigators. After a February 4th, 2020 interview with his wife, police investigators decided to conduct a second interview with him. I don't know what the wife said at her interview with the police, but the police decided to do a second interview with him. They started to zero in more on him. During the interview conducted at the Falmouth police station on February 18, 2020, the 62-year-old watchman, security guard, confessed to the killing before baring his soul to the detectives. That, yes, officer, here we was in a relationship, and I'm a sister. I'm a wife, younger sister, and I know say it's wrong, and plus I me get jealous. He told everything. He said, Mr. Squaddy, me not waste no time. From me killer, me just can't eat. Me no know what happened. This is what he told one detective in Falmouth police station lockup on February 20th of 2020. Back then, even after he was reminded of the allegations and cautioned, anything you say can and will be used against you. Are you sure this is what you want to do? Him say, yes, me just want to come clean because my conscience are bad and me can't even eat after me do it. Mr. Squaddy, it shouldn't have happened. This is what he continued to say after being cautioned. And then he was formally charged with murder. Jarrett pleaded guilty in the Trelawney Circuit Court on Wednesday and will be sentenced July 15th of 2021 here by Chief Justice Brian Sykes, who presided over the case. Now, I've seen Chief Justice Brian Sykes give out some flinky time. I hope this is not one of the cases where he's going to be able to say he was emotionally overcome and he understands that it is wrong and he is remorseful, and because of that they slash his time in half before they even start calculating how many years he will do behind bars. And I hope he doesn't end up with no 10, 15 years. This girl was slaughtered worse than how a goat or pig was slaughtered. Okay, goat and pig, you just go straight for the throat and you cut it and you hold them steady, make them bleed out. That's how we do on the farm. Him stab up the girl in her head and her neck and her chest area and all these things and her belly. 20 stab wounds, and then dragged her body and left her somewhere to die. Sadly, this was her own nastiness. Yes, me I go say it. Because for some reason everybody is scared to say it. This was her own nastiness that got her to this. Of all the men in the world you could have messed with, you were secretly having an affair with your sister's husband. God don't like ugly. That one was too close to home. Your punishment for that, many people might say, is, oh my God, but I saw the thing go. Oh, what tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Let this be a lesson, because enough more are out here doing it, and your time might be coming to an end pretty soon. She didn't see this coming. She underestimated the 62-year-old man is an old boy to her. Think about it. That is her grandparents' age. Is an old boy to her. She never thought that he could do what he did. But he did. And she's dead. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. Rest in peace, young lady. You made a big mistake in life. And you paid for it dearly. It's just sad that you don't get another lifetime to correct that mistake. It's SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace.
I'm at the highway, I'm at the highway, I'm at the highway, I'm at the highway. It all started in that empty highway. Ask if I'm gon' ride, I say away. Sliding, police right behind me, tryna die tonight. C4 if you try and blow like dynamite.
Alright, so that's T-Viral, and he has released Hallways, and this is his second single on his YouTube channel called Sliding. Hit the link in the description below or in the comments section pinned. Go over to T-Viral channel, hit that subscribe button over there and check out his music.
Sliding, police right behind me, tryna die tonight. C4 if you try and blow like dynamite.